good song. I always like that song. So, yeah, I was playing on the playlist before and it felt good, so I decided what the hell. Why not just include a little bit of that in the Brother Bob vlog today? Today is the day before the actual 2 weeks since the surgery. So tomorrow's actually 2 weeks and I feel great. I feel 100% basically. I know there's shit going on there. I got to be careful. I'm abstaining from doing any heavy duty ab stuff. But I still feel strength there, a lot of strength in that area. Slept basically normal almost last night. So I'm about where I was before I went in. So basically this, maybe a little bit more, I was dealing with for a while and I didn't really know it. I just kind of adjusting and improvising and adapting and then overcoming, because that's what we do. And I wanted to talk a little bit about distractions because, man, when you're not able to just get up and bounce around like you normally do, I'm so glad I got the dishes and the cleaning and everything done before I went and got that done, because the one last thing I haven't done yet, which I could do, is the grass. It's not bad, but I cut it really short just the day before my surgery. It's 2 weeks. Shit grows. I gotta cut it. So I'm probably gonna cut it tomorrow. I'm just gonna enjoy being almost normal. And when distractions happen, when we're not kind of stopping ourselves, or stopped, in my case, the unfortunate thing that I see in the generation of graduating now, they're constantly looking at their hands. You could see it. You know how every, the 50s, the 40s, the 20s, in each one of those eras, they depict a female in a certain way. Like in the 50s, it was the poodle skirt and that shit. And in the 60s, it was the kind of like the peace hippie chick, or 70s maybe, I don't know. But like right now, the generation would be definitely what I have coined the distraction generation. The generation of distraction. Is it a good thing? I don't know. I mean, it's normal. It's part of it. It's part of this whole technological direction we're all going in. So we kind of have to deal with it. It's here to stay, not going anywhere. But I do believe we need to be self-aware of those things that can distract us, how they distract us. But at the same time, you can't deny that, like with me, the best way of connecting with me is through the internet. And that's just where I was. Where it was 15, 20 years ago, the best way to connect to me was with a telephone in my home or at work. But there was no cell phone, 20 years ago. See what I'm saying? I mean, they were there, but I didn't have one. And I lived my life for a while without one. And so on and so forth. So it's happening. I can't see not really embracing the distractions, but rather than having some kind of self-control and allowing yourself to I think what it is a good test and a good way to evolve hopefully into someone who can appreciate being in the now. Like when you're watching a movie with a teenager, I'm not going to name names, but when you're watching a movie with a teenager, they can't really get into the movie with you. When I watch a movie, and sometimes I talk because I've seen it before, but it's only because I'm inflecting and adding dimensions and elements that possibly you wouldn't come up with, but adds to the flavor of the movie. That's how I roll. But when you're constantly doing this, you're constantly looking at your hand, and you hear it, shit's going on around you, but there's so much subtlety to life that you miss in that particular movie. So much subtlety. Just facial expression, tonality mixed with movement, color, sound, a lot of it gets missed because you're distracted. So I want you to think about what's enhancing your life and what you feel is distracting you from being in the now, being just. And I'm not trying to say all cell phones and all that stuff. Like I said, I have my own ideas about what I think technology should be. In fact, I've actually decided to stop bitching about, what we're dealing with, and start bitching about what's not here. Okay, I'm taking it a step further. I'm actually going past my little desires, and I'm expecting more. We should be flying around with rocket jetpacks, right, or little bubbles, whatever it is. We should not be grounded, rolling around in the ground like cave people for the last 100 years. Did you see how fast the technology of a cell phone went? And we're still riding around with this 100-year-old technology. Damn it! And what the hell? I want my fucking jetpack. So there you go. That's my rant for the day. Get a little silly again. All right. So I hope this finds everybody well, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Take care. Peace.